sell-by date.
You speak for yourself.
Stock control.
Oh, that's what it's called, is it? Stock control. Tell you what, for someone who refuses point blank to work for me, you're doing a very good imitation.
I'm here in my consultancy capacity, unpaid. No, I was thinking last night, flowers.
Flowers?
Yeah, for Mother's Day.
I've not any room for flowers, have I?
You got the pavement. Oh, hiya. I'll take a basket by the window.
Mrs. Dixon,
Yeah?
I just called round your house.
What about our Michael, is it? Where is he?
It's about your brother, Derek.
This is, Mrs. Clements, love, Margaret's mum.
I don't want to cause any trouble between neighbours, love, but there's something I think you ought to know.
Right, this is the room, Mr. Hamoud. Well, it's more a small flat, really, isn't it?
Is that the only way in?
Yes, it is.
No fire escape or anything around the back?
Just the stairs leading down from the pizza parlour, that's all.
Cheap wood, warped. Sorry fitting, Mr. Grant.
Yeah, well, I can always change that for you, get a different one on, you know.
Metal?
You what?
A metal door, that's what we need, Mr. Grant. Security, you know, you can't be too careful these days. Can you arrange that?
In their house, the Farnhams.
She encouraged it. She said they needed space to get to know each other.
She encouraged Margaret to be alone with my brother in her house.
She gave them the lounge.
Right, let's go.
Say, just a minute.
Why?
Well, just think about it, will you?
Think about what?
There's two sides to everything, you know.
Yeah, one's a priest and the other's a wide-eyed, stupid kid who should know better.
Hey, hang on, it's not our Margaret's fault.
Are you telling me our Derek was here in Liverpool, sneaking in next door when I wasn't looking? Did you see him?
Me? No. I never saw him, no.
Pizzas?
Yeah. I'll let you have your own key.
What time do they close?
Late. Should be somebody there from about 10 in the morning to around midnight.
And it opens for business when?
Or Friday, we hope.
So I'd want to move my stuff in before then. Mr. Grant, what about the other flats? Are they occupied?
Well, that's mine there above the hairdressers, and the caretaker's got one this side.
Mr. Grant? Sorry, am I interrupting?
Well, it's business, you know.
How do you do? Look, since I'm here, it's about the conservatory. It's probably a bad time, but I understand you built it.
Yeah, that's right.
It's just that I'm getting a bit of hassle off the neighbours. Water running off the conservatory roof and into their garden.
Well, that's their problem, isn't it?
Well, actually, no.
Well, you had a survey done when you got the mortgage, didn't you?
Yes?
Well, was there any problem with the conservatory then?
No.
Mr. Grant,
Well, either it's natural wear and tear, or your surveyor slipped up. In which case, you better take that up with him, hadn't you?
I want to be back in Birmingham by 5. So if I could just have another look upstairs.
Take as long as you want.
Hang on a minute.
Look, it's nothing to do with me anymore, mate.
Look, I hate to cause any bad feeling, but the fact is you do have a responsibility.
Morning.
Morning. Although technically it's afternoon, you know.
Oh, is it? Oh, well.
Afternoon.
Afternoon.
Morning. Oh, no, sorry. Good afternoon.
Hello.
How nice. I thought you were back in Oldham.
You're the one.
Pardon?
Do you have any idea what you've done? You and your wife.
I told Mrs. Dixon. I thought she ought to know about you letting Margaret and Father O'Farrell get to know each other.
Thank God you did.
Look, Max, just take what you want, mate.
Offering them your lounge. I mean, why stop there? Why not offer them your bedroom as well?
Dee.
Don't you DD me. I suppose this is some kind of big joke to you, is it?
No.
Mucky newspaper headlines, priest and teenage nanny and cul-de-sac love nest.
I don't think what they are is particularly relevant.
Of course it is. He's a priest.
The record's stuck.
Look, it's what's happened to them that matters, and what's happened to them is they've fallen in love. Now, yelling at me isn't going to help that, is it?
And encouraging them into each other's beds is.
Well, nobody said anything about beds. Where do you keep the shoe polish?
You're responsible for that girl.
Exactly.
For her moral welfare. If I was you, I'd take her home and keep an eye on her.
Look, what we did, we tried to look after Margaret through a very rough time. Now, how much more responsible do you want? There's nothing underhand, nothing deceitful. Mr. Dixon didn't mind.
Didn't mind. Didn't mind. You knew about this.
Well, look,
No, look, when I said he didn't mind,
You knew about this love nest next door and you never let on. You deliberately kept it from me.
Yeah, I did. And do you know why, eh? Eh?
I don't care why. You lied to me.
Here we go. Dinner for one.
What's all that? Big beans have we done?
Well, you need fresh raw vegetables at least once a day.
If you're a rabbit, yeah. Look,
And especially if you've got an interview at the pizza parlour, and extra especially if you're pregnant. Tell you what, Owen, it was kicking like crazy this morning. It keeps turning somersaults.
Look, Sammy, we need to talk.
Yeah, I know. Do we have to?
Yeah, we do.
Oh, look, Owen, can't we just forget about it all? I mean, I know I said things I shouldn't have.
Look, I will stick by you, Sammy, and the baby. But I can't go through something like that again, and I won't. There's going to have to be some rules.
Rules?
Look, we got ourselves into this mess, didn't we? And it's up to us to make it work. If I could just get some money together.
It isn't a mess. It isn't, Owen. Oh, look, please don't say that. I love you. And we will make it work, we will. I'll do anything. And if we had a place of our own, it'd be all right. I know it would. And then we could start all over again, eh? Look, feel that. Did you feel it? He's saying hello to his daddy. Oh, just don't leave us again, you. Please.
Don't be stupid. You'll have dinner time. Rush on in 5 minutes.
I'm not opening that door until we get this lot sorted out.
There's nothing to sort out. You plotted with the Farnhams.
I just used some common sense, Dee, that was all.
You sided with them against me.
Look, for God's sake. We're shut!
The door seems to be jammed.
What do you want, John?
Tea bags, please. Earl Grey.
Tea bags. Earl Grey.
I didn't mean to interrupt anything, you know.
Is there anything else?
Tea bags, biscuits.
Biscuits. There they are. Help yourself. Take the lot.
What was the other thing?
It's all right. Take your time.
Tea bags, biscuits, had it all off pat, and then I bumped into Barry Grant and some Asian bloke, you know.
Asian bloke? What Asian bloke?
Oh, just some businessman. I expect he's going to rent one of the shops, you know.
Oh, that's wonderful, that is. Isn't it, eh? Asians. Hoping all hours undercutting everything I sell. Oh, that's wonderful, that is.
I'm sure there's room enough for everybody.
No, there isn't.
Look, just forget about the other thing. I'll pay for these, yeah.
£1.50, please.
Might as well just close the shop for good if the Asians are coming. Right.
What's the matter with you now?
What's the matter with me? What's the matter with you, you mean? I don't know you anymore. What happened to the let's take life easy Dee Dee that we used to know and love, eh? One mention of your brother's name, now you start acting like a raving lunatic.
Don't you dare call me that. Don't you dare.
I'm sorry.
Don't
No,
ever.
Honest, I'm sorry. But you are, you know, love. You are, I'm telling you. You're acting like you're off your head.
Oh, I see. I see. It's funny how things change, isn't it? Now, I seem to remember you being a bit more than upset when you found out I'd lied for Maria.
Exactly, because Maria was married, wasn't she? I don't know where you get your moral standards from, but they're all to cock. Oh, it's all right when Maria gets up to something, isn't it, eh? Oh, yeah, that's fine. But when it's Derek and Margaret, that's something completely different.
Well, it is different. He's a priest.
I know he's a bloody priest, Dee. I wish you'd stop saying that. I know he's a priest, but he's still a man, isn't he? He's still a human being. He's got feelings.
Well, he shouldn't have. That's the point.
Who says so? Who says? God. Is he sitting up there, is he? Or maybe it's a she, or it. Looking down saying, hey, you see that Derek fella? I'm going to have him. I'm going to give him all the normal feelings of a man. But then I'm going to make him a priest. And then I'm going to get some little narrow-minded pope to make some rules up about priests. Some god, eh? As if.
My mother would wash your mouth out in soap and water. You spoke like that in front of her.
Yeah, well, it's a good job your mother's not here, isn't it, eh? I don't know, Dee. What kind of a god is it anyway that puts dampers on people loving one another? What else is there, love, eh? Love one another or die?
Yes, love, fine. Love for God, love for humanity. Not love for a girl our Jackie's age.
She's years older than our Jackie, isn't
No
she?
carnal love.
Oh, no, and who says, eh? Who says? It's just fellas who make these rules up, don't you know that? Listen, until 1000 and something, priests used to get married and have kids just like everybody else. All this celibacy, like, you know, it's just political. It's all to do with inheritance.
Oh, who said that?
Maxie Farnham.
Oh, well, he would, wouldn't he?
Look, Dee, can we not just forget all this mumbo-jumbo just for 5 minutes, love? We're talking about two muddled, frightened human beings here. And the only reason that they are muddled and frightened is because they're caught up in all these twisted rituals and rules that you want to call religion.
Have you finished slagging off everything I believe in?
I'll finish when you stop acting like a demented Mother Teresa.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, you would say something stupid and ignorant like that, wouldn't you? When you don't even understand, so just...
There we go.
Oh, just shut up.
All the sacred cows, lolloping home for milk.
Just stop it. Just stop being so flaming sure you know everything about everything. Because you don't. You know nothing about religion. You know nothing about dedicating your life to God. So just shut up. Shut your face and you've got something useful to say. It's open. Come on.
Hiya. What are you two at home? Got the French textbook. There's only 4 between 10 of us. Actually, I'm thinking of sagging off to Savvy.
Yeah, we'll think again.
Oh, go on, you are.
I'm off sick.
Yeah, you look really sick to me.
Do I?
Terrible. It's probably catching. I think it's what I've got. In fact, I'm sure I have.
Oh, I get it. Things still tough at school, are they?
Where's Owen?
He's talking to Terry Sullivan about a job. Don't change the subject.
It's horrible. I've got no one now. Leanne's been off for days. And when I rang her, she wouldn't talk to me. Pretended she was out. I was here saying, if it's Katie Rogers, I'm out.
Yeah, well, she was no good for you, you know.
She was me mate. I really liked her. She was exciting.
Well, she wasn't your sort, was she?
What is my sort?
Well, someone like Siobhan.
Siobhan's got different friends now. I hate breaks and dinners. I've got no one to talk to. Billy Duncan's mate is still sniggering at me. I spend most of my times locked in the toilets reading the walls.
Now, come to think of it, you do look a bit off colour.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Could be a temperature.
I think it must be.
And you don't want to be going out if you're feverish. Hey, do you know what the best thing for a temperature is? A nice cup of coffee.
Well, I was thinking more of a big bar of chocolate.
Feet up on the sofa.
Dad's not likely to turn up, is he?
No, not for ages. He's gone out to buy himself a new shirt and things.
What for?
Well, for tomorrow night, he's going out with Mick from next door.
Out? You mean out? Well, wait. What's he buying a new shirt for? Let's go with Mick.
Oh, don't ask me, ask him. Anyway, look, just give us that chocolate and let's really slob out of saying watch Young Doctors.
Thanks, Sam. It's just a Sally. I couldn't face it. I'll be all right tomorrow.
So all we have to do now, Mr. Grant, is talk business. Now, I need the place for 2 months, that's all. Short-term storage problem.
Storing what exactly?
Would £800 a month strike you as reasonable?
£800?
A month? Or is that not acceptable to you?
Oh, no, that'll be fine.
Good. Will cash do?
Cash? Even better.
A 500 deposit, plus a little extra to cover the cost for the door. Now, my brother Zafar will get in touch with you about the precise specifications. He's our security expert.
Mr. Hamoud, just hang on a minute. I'd like you to meet someone. Now, this is Mrs. Lambert, another one of my tenants. This is Mr. Hamoud. He's going to rent a flat above the pizza shop.
How do you do?
Well, if there's anything I can do, you've chosen well. It's a nice area, nice people, excellent schools. I've just moved my eldest daughter to Manor Park Primary. Do you have any children?
It's the storage space I want, Mrs. Lambert. That's all. I shan't be living here.
Oh, I see.
Wednesday night?
Yeah, should have everything fixed up for you by then, Mr. Hamoud.
Oh, well, if I need anything else, I'll be on the phone too. Goodbye, Mrs. Lambert.
Bye. Storing what?
I don't know. Probably some cheap stock from Birmingham or something. I mean, he's not the type that encourages intimate chats.
Nor are you.
I might be, if I was given a chance. Anyway, he's me proof, isn't he? That I was in Birmingham, fixing up business.
Birmingham? Oh, is that the place they don't have phones?
Look, Angela, you're going to have to give me a bit of time, you know. I'm new to this family bit.
I'm not the police. It's not bail conditions. It's just thinking about the other person all the time and wanting to talk to them.
I did think about you. A lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I'm not very comfortable with that either. I mean, I'm new to that as well.
I love that sincere, trouble little boy look you put on.
Look, I'm not putting it on. What do I have to do to prove it to you, eh?
A lot. A real lot. More than I think you could manage.
Can we go out sometime? Have dinner? We can talk about it.
When?
I don't know. Whenever. You choose.
I really don't know about you.
Yeah, well, I'm offering you the chance to find out, aren't I?
I'll think about it.
I wish you'd be serious about this.
I am serious. I'll think about it.
And then you'd have to pant.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's horrible. This is disgusting. You shouldn't be reading things like this in your condition. God, you have to be a contortionist to do this. According to this book, they're going to have you swinging from the ceiling with the nurse underneath you to catch the baby in a blanket.
I know what it was like, you know.
Well, what was it like?
School.
I don't want to talk about school.
All the girls boasting about how far they'd gone with the lads. None of them had. Well, some of them had. But if that's what they wanted and they were ready for it, well, fine. But it wasn't what I wanted. And I definitely wasn't ready for it. And I know you aren't either. So please, Kate, don't let them press you into it.
Yeah, well, that's easy enough to say. But I've got a reputation now, haven't I? I might as well live up to it.
Don't be silly.
Everything gets so complicated. I thought the older you got, the easier it got. Wrong again.
Things will get better.
When, though? It's now not so awful.
Hiya.
Right.
How did it go? You've been ages.
Fine. Very cosy there.
I've been sagging off all afternoon. We've had a great time. We've watched everything.
Did you get it?
Get what?
The job.
Oh, yeah.
You got it? Oh, brilliant.
We can have a pizza parlour at the local shops. Don't call that brilliant, Sammy. Come on, you miss. Shove up.
Yeah, but well, it's a start, isn't it? How much a week?
Don't know. Teddy seems very vague over things, especially where money's concerned. Hey, do you know, it's a weird setup there. I mean, they're supposed to be opening this week. Nothing's been done. Nothing's been delivered. No bases, no drinks, nothing.
Yeah, but it's a job then.
Shambles, I think the word is you're looking for. No, you're right. I'll have to settle for any crummy old job. I've got no choice. God knows who I'll have working with me. Probably some snotty-nosed little kid who won't do a tap and leave all the dirty work to me.
Well, never mind. You'll soon get it sorted.
Be a case of having to, won't it? Hey, what's that?
Don't ask me. Just remind me never to get pregnant.
I'm so proud of you.
Proud? Of a fast food chef?
Well, you won't always be working in a pizza place, will you?
Do you want to bet?
Oh, there you are. What are you doing?
I'm just trying to see what's going on up here.
Well, they've not been on about it again next door, have they? Do be careful.
Well, they've been very reasonable about it. He's quite a nice bloke, you know, Rod Corkill. His fiancée very fancy a walk.
Is she? On a scale of 1 to 10?
Oh, 7, possibly 7.5. If it would only rain, I could see what was going on.
Easily fixed.
Oh, what are we doing here then? We could make a fortune in Arizona.
I was thinking more in terms of fixing the hose pipes at the bar.
I think the problem might be higher up, you know.
Can you see anything?
No.
Come down. I'll put the kettle on.
It's a complete mystery.
Well, perhaps we should get a builder in.
You can't afford a builder. Didn't walk home, did you?
No, John, I was very, very good. I drove.
I just don't want you walking down that path on your own.
Look, I'm nearly grown up now. I can go out by myself without anybody holding my hands. And what's more, I deal with kids like that every day. It's my job. So will you please stop worrying about me? Tea or coffee?
Tea. I've got the tea bags. Yes. But you don't, do you?
Don't what?
Well, perhaps you do now, but you never did then. Well, not often anyway.
I'm sorry. You've lost me.
All I'm saying is that nothing like this ever happened at Fairfield Comp.
Well, Liverpool isn't rural Lincolnshire, is it? I knew that before I started.
Come and have a couple. You don't regret it, do you, this job?
Well, I never got promotion at Fairfield. And anyway, to be honest, things were getting a lot tougher there as well. It's happening all over. It's the state of education generally. It's not the job I trained for. They've turned teaching into some kind of middle management job these days. Ah, this is bliss. Sheer bliss.
I suppose it could have something to do with the angle of the house roof, you know.
John.
Hmm?
Shut up.
I want an apology from you.
I'm not apologising for saying what I think.
You made a show of me in that shop.
I did? You mean you made a show of me?
It's pointless talking to you. I've had enough.
Oh, no, where are you off to? Off to the lakes to give Derek an earful, or straight to Rome?
To tell Patricia Farnham to keep her nose out.
But you're going to have to run fast here. I've just passed it in the car going the other way.
Is that tea ready yet?
Are you all right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm shaking. What happened?
Oh, that happened. Did he hit you?
No, I'm fine.
What a mess.
That was for me, wasn't it?
He could have killed you. Could have killed either of us.
We should ring the police.
Is that a good idea? I mean, this is presumably because you called the police when he caught that boy nicking a school computer.
I shouldn't let a bunch of kids intimidate me. God, they've really got it in for me now, haven't they? This is personal. This is a vendetta.
Carly's newfound love seems to be going rather well, but his mate isn't as sure about the partnership in Home and Away, next.